myself because I know how great I am. I know what I am capable of doing. So once I'm healthy, I know everything will be fine.
The hair must qualify, but not the result I wanted, you know? One man that told me, said, cool, but they say, you must even qualify.
Try to work hard each time, you know. Whatever injuries I have, I try to work with. So
Today we dive into the fiercest debate in women's sprinting. Who truly deserves the GOAT title? ShellyAnnFraserPryce or ElaineThompsonHerah? These two Jamaican icons didn't just run. They rewrote history. From Olympic dominance to world championship glory, their rivalry has redefined what it means to be great. Shelly-Ann, known as the Pocket Rocket, stunned the world in 2008 and never stopped blazing trails, building a 2-decade career marked by unshakable consistency. Elaine, on the other hand, exploded onto the scene with Olympic performances so dominant, even Usain Bolt stood in awe. But in a sport defined by milliseconds and moments, who truly left the deeper mark? Is it the relentless champion who roared back after motherhood, or the fastest living woman who made Olympic gold look effortless? As both athletes look toward the twilight of their careers, let's break down their legacy, their impact, and the real question: who will history remember? When it comes to sheer numbers, ElaineThompsonHerah has a jaw-dropping resume. Her 10.54-second 100-meter sprint in 2021 at the Prefontaine Classic stands as the fastest legal time recorded by any woman in the last 3 decades, placing her second only to FloJo. Add to that her unprecedented achievement of winning the 100-meter and 200-meter gold medals at back-to-back Olympics, Rio 2016 and Tokyo 2020. And her status as an Olympic legend is undisputed. But then there's ShellyAnnFraserPryce, the only athlete in history, male or female, to win 5 world championship titles in the 100 meters. Her personal best of 10.60 seconds, run in 2021 at age 34, makes her the 3rd fastest woman ever. More impressively, she maintained world-class form across 4 Olympic Games and 5 World Championship cycles, with a total of 10 World Championship golds and 8 Olympic medals. Elaine's numbers shout dominance. Shelly's whisper legacy. And sometimes whispers echo longer than roars. ShellyAnnFraserPryce's career is a masterclass in endurance. From her breakthrough gold in Beijing 2008 to her final lap in Paris 2024, she stayed relevant across 3 different sprinting eras. She raced and beat generational rivals like Veronica Campbell-Brown, Carmelita Jeter, Blessing Okagbare, and later, Sha'Carri Richardson and Shericka Jackson. Her style evolved, her training adjusted, but her fire never dimmed. ElaineThompsonHerah, meanwhile, burst into stardom in 2016 and became a modern-day phenom. Her 2021 season alone would be enough to solidify any athlete's legacy. Double Olympic golds, a 10.54-second 100-meter, and back-to-back Diamond League victories. While Shelly thrived over time, Elaine's peak was nuclear, brief but blinding. And their respective eras reflect the shift in the sport. Where Shelly grinded through the hard knocks of old-school sprinting, Elaine capitalized on cutting-edge sports science and speed tech. They didn't just dominate, they defined what dominance meant in different ages of athletics. At the biggest stages, ElaineThompsonHerah never blinked. 5 Olympic gold medals, including 2 sprint doubles, cement her as one of the most clutch athletes in Olympic history. She delivered under pressure with an almost terrifying calm, saving her best for the biggest lights. But ShellyAnnFraserPryce is the embodiment of consistency. While she has 3 Olympic golds, it's her decade-plus of podium finishes that sets her apart. She's medaled in every major 100-meter competition she's entered since 2008, through coaching changes, pregnancy, injuries, and fierce competition. Her 4th-place finish at Tokyo 2020 was the only time she missed the podium in a major global final, and even that came with a 10.76 time. Where Elaine was a fireworks show, brilliant and unforgettable, Shelly was the heartbeat of women's sprinting, steady, reliable, and never off-tempo. The GOAT question then becomes this: do you reward the one who rose highest or the one who stayed great the longest? Greatness is not just about victory. It's about the struggle it took to get there. ElaineThompsonHerah has faced down injury after injury, most notably her chronic Achilles tendon issue that flared in 2017 and returned in 2023, ultimately forcing her out of the Jamaican trials and the 2024 Paris Olympics. Despite limited races in 2022 she shocked the world with training footage in 2025, showing her pushing for one last comeback, rumored to be under former coach Ronaldo Walcott. ShellyAnnFraserPryce's story is just as remarkable. After giving birth to her son in 2017, she returned not only to compete, but to dominate. She won the 2019 World Championship 100-meter just 2 years later, then ran her lifetime best in 2021. Her comebacks weren't loud, they were lethal. For both women, the path to the top was paved with pain, but they turned every setback into a setup for something unforgettable. And that resilience may be their most powerful legacy yet. No rivalry in women's sprinting has sparked more tension and media fire than Shelly versus Elaine. Their head-to-head battles have been razor tight, with momentum shifting from season to season. In the lead-up to Tokyo 2020, Shelly looked unstoppable, running sub 10.70 multiple times. But in the Olympic final, Elaine unleashed a 10.61 to take gold while Shelly settled for silver. Weeks later, Shelly struck back with a 10.60 win in Lausanne, flipping the narrative. Their encounters were never one-sided, and that's what made them epic. Each clash was a psychological war disguised as a sprint, with neither woman yielding an inch. Even when not directly speaking about each other, their rivalry lived in the times they posted, the energy on the line, and the way fans split into camps. Team Pocket Rocket versus Team Hera. These duels weren't just about winning, they were about legacy. And in the world of sprinting, those moments live forever. When the dust finally settles and the medals fade into museum glass, who will be remembered as the face of women's sprinting? ShellyAnnFraserPryce's resume is unmatched in range and endurance. World titles, Olympic medals, a comeback story that defines the word champion. Her retirement at age 38 left fans emotional, her final bow coming after helping Jamaica qualify for the Olympic 4x100-meter final. ElaineThompsonHerah, now 33, is not done yet. Her recent training clips from Spain in 2025 suggest she's not finished writing her story. If she returns and breaks a world record, the narrative shifts again. And that's what makes this rivalry so legendary. Both women are still shaping how we remember them. Greatness isn't just about being the fastest. It's about the moments that made us gasp, the stories that made us believe, and the inspiration that outlives the finish line. And in that sense, maybe we've been watching two goats this whole time. So now, the baton passes to you. Who truly deserves the crown? The tireless warrior who ruled for 16 years, or the Olympic queen who flew when it mattered most? Drop your thoughts below. And remember, greatness isn't just measured in time, it's felt in the moments we'll never forget.